All right, guys, last one. We are doing e-learning day number 3, which is e-learning assignment number 6 in this video. So please make sure that you have this one up. It's going to show number 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is different than what we did previously in the year. These have extra parts of speech on it. So normally all the ones we've done previously had just noun, adjective, verb, and adverb. This one has noun, adjective, verb, adverb, conjunction, preposition, interjection, and pronoun. So just like you have the other videos, I will give you a secret code at the end of this video, and you will record that secret code in assignment e-learning day number 3, assignment 6, in our discussion in Canvas. So here we go. Finally, Kennedy's graduation day had arrived. She had looked forward to graduating high school since she was a freshman. Since is what part of speech? It describes since when it was. It is a conjunction, okay? Since she was a freshman. When she imagined, thought of action in the sentence, imagines is the verb, that going off to college entailed life in a dorm. A dorm is a place, a person, place, or thing is a noun, right? So dorm is a noun. Entailed, let's see, where was I at? So when she imagined that going off to college entailed life in a dorm, meeting new friends, and studying only things that interest her. But now that the day was here, Kennedy grew a bit sad. Sad describes how she's feeling, right? And so sad is an adjective. And as she thought about leaving behind everything and everyone she knew. Now, everyone, person, place, or thing describes a noun. If you replace the specific noun with something that isn't quite so specific, like she or he or everyone, it becomes a pronoun. So the combination for number 1 is 5, 3, 1, 2, 8. All right. Number 2. For his entire life, Buddy dreamed about competing. About is what part of speech? It's not a noun, an adjective, a verb, or an adverb that we've been dealing with before. It's not a conjunction. It's not breaking in. It is a preposition, and the phrase about competing would be the prepositional phrase. So it's a preposition about competing in the wrestling world championship. Though he was small, small describes how big he is, right? So small is describing the person. It is an adjective that describes the noun. So small is an adjective. For his weight class of 128 pounds, he worked hard by lifting weights every day, wrestling top-ranked opponents, and running several miles. How many miles? Several miles. Several describes miles. If it describes a noun, then it is an adjective. Running several miles 3 times a week. Buddy was devastated, however. There's your break, your pause in the sentence, right? However, which then becomes a conjunction. When he learned a stress fraction in his tibia, a part bone, would keep him from competing for a spot on the world team. So we need to figure out tibia. Tibia is a person, place, or thing. It is a thing. It is a bone in his body, I think. So tibia is a noun. So the combination there is 6, 2, 2, 5, 1. Number 3, yuck! Exclamation point. When you have a word like yuck or wow, oh, any of those things, they inject themselves into a sentence. And if they're injecting themselves, they are an injection. So interjection rather. So you're going to, yuck itself is an interjection. It just forces itself right into the conversation, right? It's like this, ouch, any of those words, it like push themselves into the conversation. So it's an interjection. The cafeteria was serving meatloaf again. When did they serve meatloaf? Again. Again describes when they're serving it. So again, becomes an adverb in this sentence because it's not, again, doesn't describe the food. It describes the serving of the food. So since it describes the verb, it is an adverb. The cooks probably didn't even like meatloaf, but here the students were again eating some scoops of indecipherable meat. What kind of meat? Indecipherable meat. Meat is a noun, so indecipherable describes that noun, so it becomes an adjective. and ketchup, so indecipherable meat and ketchup that had a sort of grayish tinge if one looked close enough. One is a informal name for the person, right? So one is actually a pronoun describing the person. Replaces the person's name, if you will. The cook served the meal about once a week, claiming there were health benefits to the entree. Entree is the thing that they're eating, right? So the thing is a noun. So what we have for this combination is 74281. And then the final one is number 4. Because the world history test was supposed to be difficult, because it's our first word, it can combine 2 parts of a sentence, if you will, usually a pause either before or after a word like because, however, any of those words. So because, again, is a conjunction. Because the world history test was supposed to be difficult, Katerina studied. She did what? She studied. Study is an action, so it is a verb in the sentence. She studied all night, ignoring text messages from her friends, forgetting Netflix, and refusing to eat dinner. Katerina memorized years and names. She did what? She memorized. Memorize is an action. It is also a verb. She read and reread important passages from her textbook. What kind of passages? Important passages. Passages is the thing in the sentence. Important describes the passage, so it is an adjective. She made flashcards and quizzed herself until the early morning. Until also becomes a phrase, until the early morning, together. That is a prepositional phrase altogether, and until itself is the preposition in the sentence. Then she got an email from her teacher. The test was postponed. All right, so that combination is 53326, and your secret code for this session is going to be 74281. 74281. So what you need to do is go into discussions in Canvas, hit discussions, find the discussion that says e-learning day number 3, assignment number 6, click reply, type in 74281. Hit the send button, and that will count as your participation in your 3rd e-learning assignment, and you are done, my friends. Be safe, wash your hands, stay at home. I love you.